I am getting quite tired of Windows's unmitigated, complete, and utter stupidity. Hey Oz, wow. Hey Roblox, sorry about that. Okay, breathe. Breathe. Everything's fine. Everything's okay. Okay, we've been at it for a minute. Excellent. Hey Windows, if you're going to send your paying goddamn customers malware, at the very fucking least, label it malware. Alright? Call me crazy. If you're gonna force me to run your shit so that my PC works, don't make your mandatory updates malware. Because here's a crazy thing that continues to happen. My PC crashing is in no way my fault. It's because your updates are trash and are making my PC explode. Stop doing that. It's very annoying. At this point, I have zero faith that this stream will also not crash in 5 minutes. Why should I have any faith that it won't? Worst part is, Windows 10 support is ending in like a month. Yeah. And we gave Windows 10 a lot of shit. We gave Windows 10 a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, it worked. Did it work very well? You can argue, you can like make for or against arguments for either or. You know, like... yeah, it did, but kind of didn't. Yeah, it did, kind of didn't, that kind of thing. But I never wanted to tear my hair out working with Windows 10. Windows 11 gave me problems from the second I first started it. And it continues to give me problems. And not only does it continue to give me problems, it's problems that I cannot conceivably, like, think of a way to avoid. Because if you make it, like... oh yeah, you can't use your system if it's not up to date. Because we'll just reset your PC without, like, your input to do it. It's like, that's already annoying. But then you send out an update that actively, like, crashes PCs when they try to update it, thereby leading to a loop scenario where I cannot get out of this hell. Do you have any... Roblox, do you have any idea how many fixes I have implemented so far? I told you I was at this for 3 hours. That was a lie, by the way. It's been 3 hours every single time I streamed. I'd stay late after I streamed so that I could work on it to try and fix it. And last night, I thought I had it. I thought I'd finally fixed it. I don't know why, but you feel like if you install Linux and use a virtual machine of Windows, it would run better? Yeah, probably. What? No way. Is this an investigation? Are you a cop? Kinda, sorta. Oh, you're a sleuth. Then in that case, I have some info for you. I won't let it go for free, though. Bottom line, what I'm trying to say here is Windows, stop sending out broken shit that makes the things that we spent, oh, I don't know, nearly $3,000 to build self-destruct. Like, I feel like I'm allowed to feel like this, right? Not asking for much. I'm certainly not asking for money or anything. Tell you the truth, I am in love. Pure love. Are you sure about that? It's love at first sight for both of us. They'll care if I start suing. If you sell a faulty product saying it will improve your thing, and it ends up near bricking it instead, I'm sorry, that's liable for lawsuits. They don't care if I lose money. They don't care when they start losing money. But here's her deal, right? She's shy, but maybe it's her first time being in love. She's so pure, like a picture come to life. I am not down with what you're telling me, buddy. I am already getting weird vibes. I've tried talking to her, but the words won't come out. So that's where you come in. I want you to go ask for something. Like, for her contact information, her name, her address, and her Digimon ID. Dude. Oh, you want me to be Johnny Silverhand for Microsoft? Hang on, let me try. Wake the fuck up, samurai. Nah, I can't reach Keanu. I can try, but damn. Actually, you know what? No. Can I not be Johnny Silverhand? Can I please be Morgan Blackhand? Because, you know, he survived his attempt on Arasaka. Roblox, you're basically telling me, hey, can you be the sacrificial lamb? Go in there and die so that the rest of the world can look into this company. Oh, man. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I just need to do something. Can you be our martyr phantom? Exactly. I'll be right back. I just need to go, like, handle something very quickly. I need to breathe for a second. Alright, I'm back. Hey, Lucky. I'm back, I had a breath. I'm calm. Mostly I'm calm. Although now I have to deal with this very apparent stalking attempt. Oh, boy. But... actually, come to think of it, wait, hang on. Sorry, what? No, a weird nerd boy over here. Her name, address, and her Digiline ID, this is the classic setup for a stalking attempt. Let's be real. No, not IRL. Who the hell would want to stalk me? Anyway, not important. Like, thinking about it a little bit more, Roblox, you're not asking me to be Johnny Silverhand. You're asking me to be V. Because you are now the voice in my head saying, yeah, let's go blow up Sokka Tower. Like, that's basically you right now. So it's like, you're Silverhand, I'm V, and you're stuck in my head. Could you do that one thing for me? No, I won't do that. Wake the fuck up, Twitch chat. We got a software company to burn. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, yeah! Because we're like friends and stuff, right? Best friends even? I will push you into oncoming traffic, dude. I am not doing this for you. No way, really? You'll do it? You'll really do it? I am shaking my head no. But it's really good info. Really, really super good info. I don't believe you. Well, if you see her, be sure to hit her up for her contact info. Again, I'm not... What does she look like? She wears glasses, has long hair, she's very prim and proper. Oh, and she loves me. Yeah, totally. Lost track of her a while ago in Akihabara. Thought she might still be here. Oh, that sounds an awful lot like you were following her, buddy. Oh, she's works at a florist. Nice job, localization team. If you ask there, they'll know. So I guess I'll see you around. You are... Yeah, even in-game Dopey Phantom is not happy about that. Proper 4 eyes, that is... You're still present, please leave. Oh, a maid. Was this a Dandadan reference? Maybe. Years beforehand. Perhaps, as a matter of fact. Yes, florist, what are you talking about? What? Why am I looking at that person? That's, well, because that weird guy's stalking me. What a surprise! I was right! It's almost like, A, I've played this game before, and B, he was giving off the worst, most rancid vibes you can give off. Unbelievable. So I'm hiding here until that creep goes away. I can make him go away forever, if you want. I'd hate for him to follow me home. By the way, who are you? You wouldn't happen to be... What, a detective? That weird guy hired you to ask after me? Yeah, I'm not doing that, though. Can you tell him something for me? I'm totally turned off by weird guys, and there's no way I'll return to affections of a weirdo like him. You can tell me to tell him something a lot more intense than that. Please, you have to do this for me. Again. Okay, so, like, you feel like if this game had city movement, like Bomb Rush, Cyberfall... Dude. Yeah. Like, just jet set radio your way to, like, different areas of the city. That would be so good. But I'm glad you came along. If this kept up, I might have done something drastic. I literally had just started this conversation. by telling you, hey, do you want me to push him into oncoming traffic for you? Trust me, I'm fine with doing the drastic option here. Die, stalker, die. Yeah, let's go for it. Kind of person is your mama? Reporter working abroad. You know what? Better option. Jesse, I have a mission for you. How would you feel about biting the head off of a stalker? Like right now. Crown, if you want to start working on the legs, we can do that too. I won't be happy until there's blood involved. Can you tell that the situation with the crashes might have been affecting me negatively? What do you think about murder, Jesse? Listen up, weirdo, just kicks him into the street. Alright, Buster, time to fucking spill it. I'm so sorry, I'll tell you whatever you want. You'll do more than that, yeah. It's from that era. Remember, this was a Vita game. Yeah, so there's this guy I know, okay, and he's in and out, right? He on a certain forum in Eden. And that guy knows somebody, okay, who disappeared in Akihabara. And there are people, that guy knows somebody who knows somebody else who knows somebody. And they're all disappearing, okay? You better give me something more concrete than that, or I am going to pull you up to the top of this building and dangle you off the edge until you start giving me names. And then I might not drop you. I might not drop you. Are we clear? Maybe that form is related to disappearances. Just my opinion. You want to share it. Okay, excellent. Where is this Eden forum? It's right here, the Comic Mania forum. Of course it's comics. Of course comics are involved. Why wouldn't they be? Thank you. I have to call the cops on you now. Oh, you're not running. It works when you lose it sometimes. Anyway, I got the info. I'm off to Eden's Komi Mami Forum. That's an awful name. And while I'm on my way, I think I'll skip reporting it to Kyoko. What you should be doing is calling Date and getting her ass on the stalker. What about a mommy? He ran home for his mommy, I know that for damn sure. Boy was pissing himself by the time I was done with him. Nope. That's not where I wanted to go. That's a damn shame. Back up we go. Alright, which of you is involved? How many skulls am I gonna have to burst open here? Disappearances in Akihabara? Nope. No, nothing to do with me. Oh, you're a detective. Looking into the Akiba disappearances? Maybe we shouldn't be talking quite so loud about this. I reckon I have a hunch who the culprit is. Hush now, told you, not so loud. We'd be in it for sure if the criminal heard us. Right? It's like I know what the criminal is thinking. You are... Little thick. Just a little thick. You're laying it on a little thick. At the very least, it was someone who'd been hitting up this forum. So it's too risky to talk here. Can we talk in the real world? Come to the used bookstore in Nakano. Okay, then I'll be waiting for y'all. Disappearances? Sorry, I don't know anything. Have any forum members disappeared? That's a bit of an overstatement. They probably just got bored and stopped logging in. Missing persons? Oh, that's everyone. I think I've got enough information. It's about time I head to the bookstore. Arata? Hey, what are you doing here? Well, Phantom, what the heck are you doing here? I mean... My job? Maybe? Oh, you're investigating a case, huh? What's the investigation? What's the case? You are really jazzed about helping out on an investigation, aren't you, buddy? It's one of those confidential things. Well, why that attitude all of a sudden? I thought we were buds. Come on, spill the beans. Do you have, like, no buddy? Wow. No willpower, buddy? Like, I know you do, so... The Akiba disappearances? Yeah, I heard some folks from this forum went missing. And one of the members is the perpetrator? Huh. That sounds cool. I'll give you a hint. Okay, if somebody tells you, yeah, I'm on, like... I'm trying to find the whereabouts of, like, a potential kidnapping ring. Or abduction ring, rather, right? And the first thing the person you're talking to does is go, that sounds cool. You need to, like, lean back and go, like, I really don't think you understand the gravity of what I just told you. I'll give you a hint. I'm free right now. You know what? Fine. I could use all the help I can get. Let's go to Nakano, then. We're going to meet with our informant there, right? Was there something I needed to do here? Not particularly. Not particularly. It's not like that. I just happened to be passing by is all. Passing by this incredibly specific forum. Is there something on your mind? Like maybe what's the Komimani forum? You're getting very shifty about this, buddy. I'll go on ahead. Don't keep you waiting, okay? Yeah, he is not... Dude, just admit you're a nerd. It's fine. We all are. About something at the very least. Like, you don't need to run off. Coward. Something else on the line. Okay. So in front of the bookstore, which would be up here. Hey, detective, over here. Hey, how long were y'all gonna make me wait? I'm getting gray hairs waiting on you. I already have gray hairs. Like, you don't need to worry about that. It's fine. What? Hey, you ain't gonna make no complaint? Country girl, yeah. Could it be, are you that kind of feller? In one ear and out the other? Yeah, no, there's nothing going on between these eyes. Nothing. I got nothing going on in there. It's why he's confused. He tilts his head like a confused dog, because he actually has the same, like, mental capacity of a dog. Adorable, but, you know, sophisticated scientist, he not. Well, anyways, just be careful next time. Going back to what we were talking about, I don't reckon that the criminal is a member of the forum. That forum's a place for manga fans, yeah? There are some artists there, too. A little while ago, someone uploaded an original manga to the forum. And it was really good, what with the drawings and the frame breaks and all. The story and characters seemed sort of familiar. Weren't no exact copy or nothing, but there was a right strong feeling of deja vu. Her accent is coming in stronger and stronger with every line. But there were these idiots who left a bunch of trash comments on this comic. Yeah, that's That's a thing that happens a lot. Guessing you know what's coming next, right? They were the first to disappear. Oh yeah, that's not suspicious at all. But non-members can comment on the site as well, so people who aren't connected to the forum have gone missing as well. I'm betting it's the folks who left crummy comments who were the ones who went missing. Only official forum members can upload them onto the site, though. So the way I figure it, the culprit's gotta be... well, I ain't got no proof or nothing. And the manga in the comments have long since been deleted. Well, that's annoying. Did anybody archive them? Because that would make this all hell of a lot easier to, like, start cross-referencing who did what. There's no way to identify the perpetrator now. Yes, again, somebody must have archived it if it was good and some people enjoyed it. Somebody downloaded it. You know it. But even still, it's been a big help, right? To be honest, I don't want no trouble. You are... I don't know, but the forum's vibe has changed since members started disappearing. It's strange, I know. I mean, it's cyberspace, but still, I seriously get the shivers sometimes. It's like someone's staring at me. You know the feeling? It was awful. And nobody would want to talk about it. So either it's the author or some crazed fan of the author, yeah. Like a payback artist. Yeesh, I got goosebumps just talking about it. I ain't been to Eden for a while. You were just there! We met you there like 5 minutes ago, what do you mean? Well then, detective, good luck here. Y'all need to break a leg. Where the hell's Arata? Wasn't he saying that he was gonna meet us here? Eh? What are you talking about? Whoa, what's gotten into you all of a sudden? Thought you were listening all serious like, and now you're trying to be the funny one? Jeez, what's your deal? Again, I got... Nothing in the brain pan. This is serious talk, and you're going all funny on me. This is hog wild. That is not... Hog wild does not mean that. Guessing this must be a Tokyo thing. Absolutely. Break my leg? Why would I do that? Roblox, did I ever tell you about my friend who had, like, a, who could dislocate his, like, nose at will? So he would do that to intimidate people into not starting fights? So the data's all been deleted, huh? Why were you hiding? I suppose a newbie might think that. Alright, leave this to me. By which I mean, can I use your agency's PC? How the fuck do you dislocate your nose? He had it broken earlier in his life. So he basically just had, like, free floating cartilage. So whenever he really was not in the mood for a fight, and somebody was itching for one, he would look them in the eye and go, alright, fine, I'll give you a head start. He'd grip his nose and just pop it out of place. And look at them, and they would immediately back down. Alright, I headed off to the Karemi Detective Agency. I have something similar, but I can't do it at will. My jaw just likes to pop in and out of place on its own. So occasionally, when I'm talking to people, or just, like, eating around them, they'll hear a loud pop, look at me, and see me, like, cradling my jaw. Yeah, that's just it popping in and out of place. It's not fun, for me, because I feel that pain. It doesn't hurt all that much, but it is sudden and comes out of nowhere, so it's very annoying. And it's impossible to get used to because it's, like I said, it's random. Like you were going to say you thought the nose was just cartilage. It basically is, but he had a thing where he could, like, basically shift it around at will. Yeah, hang on just one sec. Haha, here it is, site log. Now we can track down the data that was deleted. Even when users think they've deleted the data, it still exists on the server. Yeah, as, like, junk data, essentially. The region where it's stored is protected, and the data itself is encrypted, but... if I can break into Eden's ordinary servers, then this should be a snap for me. Well, that's brilliant. Oh, it's nothing, really. Now, do you want to look for the data in question? If we restore the comments, we should be able to find what we're looking for. What is this data? If that's what we're looking for, then it was put together. It was put together by a very unique program. Could this be? Is this a Digimon program? I've never been able to properly analyze one. You have one. What do you mean? Like, did you not take? Oh my God! Come on, man. I see. The structure is certainly similar, but if so, then it's been significantly altered. A hacked partner? It's been affected by something that can't be expressed with zeros and ones, or maybe that's what that very something is. You should show him the trick of making it sound like your nose is cracking and breaking, where you drag the nails of your thumb on your top teeth. I don't really need to, because typically all he needs to do is, again, dislocate his nose and look at people with a dislocated nose, and they stop. He doesn't need to make, like, a loud noise with it. It's also possible that an eater was involved. This is pretty cool. If I keep running across stuff like this, maybe I could be a cyber sleuth too. You're a hacker, dude. But hanging around here won't help. Let's check it out, Phantom. Unsurprisingly enough, this weird data was sent on to Kowloon after it was deleted. Yeah, big shock. Okay, but it adds the disgusting part of it. Yeah, it does. This way we can check it directly, and if it's a nasty program like an eater, we can just use our Digimon to fight it off. Do you remember the last time? Actually, you know what? Last time it was really easy. That thing fell apart real quick. Yeah, I can see why you'd be confident. We should strike while the iron is hot. Let's meet at Galactica Park in Kowloon. He is really gung-ho about all this. Well, you've got one talented partner there. If he's your assistant, then that makes him my assistant's assistant. Excellent detective work, Kyoko. Well then, my assistant, yield to your assistant's seal. There's an old saying, with skill comes luck. When you really look at it, the fact that you and he have formed this connection shows your own luck along with your skill. Respect that, or you're sure to regret it. I gotta meet Arata at Galactica Park in Kowloon. Yep, let's go. So many texts, so little time. Tegamon's special move is Needle Spray. It's either Needle Spray or Needle Storm. It depends on who's translating it. Alright, Arata, what are we looking at? Storm sounds better? Yeah, but Spray, unfortunately. Shucks, that detective ain't here no more. I was hoping Phantom might come with me to the cops. I don't want no trouble. But I can't just leave it like this. I'm the sweetest girl in all of Japan. Are you sure about that? Is the detective still around here, I wonder? No, he went off to investigate, like... Well then. Oh, it's you. Heck, it's been an awful long time. No contact, wondering how you all were. We were all so worried. Wondering if you might have disappeared. Hey, what's the matter? You're freaking me out. What? Go to Akihabara? Now? Sure. Sure, I guess. Shall we, get going then? Okay, you ready? The data we need should be somewhere on Kowloon level 1, and we're going looking for it. Suspicious doll, trans girl? Possibly. Could potentially be a nasty program. Be careful when you check it out, right? What's with you? You're really into this. Except the look on your face is weirding me out. Thanks, Arata. Don't worry about it. Could also be more literal Roblox, where it's like, oh, somebody's puppeting them around. That's not great. I feel bad for you guys. You kind of stand no chance here. Actually, somewhere on level 1 this technically counts. Might as well check here. Nothing. Okay, but most trans girls are being puppeted by someone, though? I was talking about, like, an actively malevolent force, like a phantom of some sort. Not me. Not me. I want to make that clear. Not me. But remember, we've already seen a Digimon puppet somebody around before. Granted, that was their, like, account data. But considering how you're, like, intrinsically linked to your Eden avatar, like, mentally speaking, if somebody corrupted your, like, avatar, they might actually be able to just straight up puppet you around too, right? Also, there's literally a Digimon named Puppetmon. Or, if you'd rather, like, their Japanese name, Pinocchimon, I believe. So, yeah. Dude, the Digimon fanfic must go crazy. It can, yeah, it can actually get really interesting. / bad in certain cases. Alright, what do we got? This has got to be it. Okie doke. I'll see what I can do. It's not protected at all, but there's hardly any data here. Wait, what's this? I'm getting some weird feedback. Is this linked to somebody, to somewhere else? Oh, that's not good. Watch out, Phantom. I accessed something strange on the other end of that link. It's coming. Yeah, but how strange are we talking here? We are not prepared for this. Okay, thank God, it's very weak, but we are not prepared for this. How much damage are you gonna take? Okay, no, we're good. Yeah, that's weird. There's something on the other end of the line. An ultimate level, huh? Yeah, that's not worrying or anything. Pandora dialogue. Ow. Dude, you hurt yourself. You used a move with recoil. What's wrong with you? Dumbass. Don't look. What? Don't look. Don't look, don't look, don't look, don't look. I am not going for this. Okay, Wisemon, I hate to be the one to break this to you. If you start going, this cannot continue, I am straight up just going to delete you. Like, there won't be anything left. Yeah, like that. Hey, don't let him get away. What was I supposed to do? Body block him? Got him. That was pretty darn close. Told you to leave it to me. Followed him like a hawk. Looks like he was running toward Akihabara. There's an internet cafe called Arahabaki in a building down some sketchy alley. It's been out of business for some time now. I know the place. There's a used bookstore downstairs from it. That's bingo with a 777 jackpot. Okay, you can't just keep mixing the metaphors like that, buddy. Just say bullseye. Just say bullseye, we would have been fine. Maybe that's where the culprits behind these missing persons cases are making their hideout. I think it was just Wisemon. What, call it into the police? You want backup from that detective chick doing the cop cosplay? Hey, now, no thank you. Calling her is just asking for trouble. Arata, it's her case. Like... At least wait until we figure things out first. We are not the Scooby crew. Like... Anyway, we should hurry over there. If he gets away again, we're screwed. Promise you won't call anyone in? Not even that old guy, Matayoshi or whatever? Like, I know we have a giant dog on our team, but we are not Mystery Incorporated. I'll be waiting in Akihabara, so hurry up. And you wait for me, too. We're solving this one together. Do you have my back in the spell? Well, there he goes. Off to Akihabara. Wow. It's amazing how the PC crashes have, like, really taken out of me. Like, I am significantly more tired than I should be. Yep, correct answer is spray. But yeah, back on the topic of, like, Digimon fanfics. There are fewer than you would expect. Like, legitimately, there are fewer than you would expect. But more than you would hope, given the context matter of some of them. Actually, are we looking... you two will probably level up before we get to the next boss, so I don't really need to dive in to the lab to heal you. And honestly, it's not really the fanfic that's the problem. It's the fan art where things get very problematic. Side note, did you know that, I believe there is more porn of Renamon than there is of Jessica Rabbit? Which is just funny to think about. I didn't call for you, cop. And if I did, I wouldn't help you anyway. Our partnership is through. Hey, back there, I wonder what's waiting for us there. Oh, this is a wave. So yeah, there's probably, rather, an eater somewhere in here. Ah, crap. We're on the other side of the TV. Seriously? This is the same phenomenon as the one we saw in the Shinjuku Underground. So does that mean there's an eater here? Probably. Yeah, I guess so. Come on, let's get moving. What do you mean, from one thing to the next? That's true, it's never boring when I'm with you. I love you too, bud. dying in these weird back alleys doesn't feel so bad all of a sudden. Yeah, nothing to pick up on the ground. Hey, champion levels. Should be able to get some decent experience. Gross. Yeah, that's a decent amount of experience, all right. Pretty sure we need like 55 attack for Elekmon, which we're close to, so you know. Look over there. Why, Mari? Did you just get caught up in this accident? No, wait, did whoever's behind all this get hurt too? Calm the hell down, buddy. Like, I get it. This is bad, but... Yeah, I know. Panicking isn't going to solve anything. We have to take care of this heater, then this phenomenon goes away and Mari will go back to normal. Possibly. Okay, let's resume the investigation. There might be other people caught up in all this. Let's have a look around. She's alive but unresponsive. Farm expansion plugin. Well, there's Pseudo. Can I actually go into this area? So yes, but also no. Understood. Bummer. Dude, every time you show up, I have to talk a lot. Please go away. Pseudo? Oh my, well if it isn't you two. Hey, can you explain to me why you were at both, like, digital wave incidents? What are you doing here? You didn't actually predict that the phenomenon would occur in Akihabara, did you? I did, as a matter of fact. Dude. My research is rapidly advancing to the point where I can pinpoint a digital wave state. I can identify the area where the shift will occur within some degree of precision, anyway. The shift? You mean the phenomenon? Yes, I call it a digital shift. Labyrinth, huh? It does have a nice ring to it. Conjures up a vague sense of nostalgia. But it's already been decided. This phenomenon shall be known as the digital shift. Aw, damn it. Whatever you want to call it, whenever the phenomenon occurs, an Eater appears. Defeating the Eater will return things to normal. Indubitably, as you proved once before, for which I must thank you again. There are other people in here besides us. Things are strange across the board. Does that also due to this phenomenon of yours? May indeed be the case. Can't imagine there being an extreme there being extreme effects on anyone's physical or mental state just from the digital shift. We're perfectly healthy right now. Maybe long-term effects after a while, however. Did the cosmos fly elsewhere? An eater, or that Digimon we let get away? Nothing would surprise me if it happened in the real world. I must say, at any rate, that this phenomenon fascinates me. You don't say! There aren't any possibilities I can rule out. So then the only way to know what's going on for sure is for us to go have a look firsthand? Guessing that was your intention all along, huh? I mean, yeah. That's exactly how it is. I have some more investigating to do around here. If you need anything, feel free to call upon me. Totally won't. I'm curious. Guard break. You really didn't need to do that. It's an in training. You really didn't need to, like, lower its defense. Yeah, see my point? One more, and Elecmon should be ready. Well, not one more fight, but... You still don't understand the RE5 hate? Like I said, I think the last time we talked about it, a big part of the RE5 hate is the, is playing it when you're alone. It's that weird guy. He must have been taken too. Oh no, what a tragedy. Yeah, who is this guy, you know? He's not a member of the forum, and he wasn't on the list. But isn't that a bit harsh, calling him the weird guy like that? He's a stalker. What? What are you talking about? He's a stalker. I don't really get it. It's not hard to understand. He's a bad dude. He kind of deserves to be kidnapped. But that might not be enough. Just because he's not a member of the forum doesn't prove anything. How do I know he's not a member? Yeah. He's, I don't know, there's just something off about him. Just doesn't seem like a member of the forum, you know? Gold Numamon. Charming. My turn. A little more damage and we would have been fine. We are good for Eluckmon. But yeah, Roblox, it's like a situation where, how do I put this? You know how in RE4 you have to, like, half of the game is basically an escort mission? And how people don't like escort missions? Well, RE5 is an escort mission if you're playing solo. And it's an escort mission with an AI companion that's dumber than Ashley is. Which is a problem. Not just yet. Oh, you're just getting your freak on in the corner there, huh? Can I, like... Nope. Have to draw more, have to draw. No freaking way. You're the culprit behind these disappearances? Oh, nice, Sonata? Is that you, Sonata? Yeah. Yay, it's Sonata. It's really Sonata. Okay, yeah, you know each other. Nishino, seriously? What are you doing? You can't tell by looking? I'm drawing a manga. Here, look it. Look it. Okay, yeah, no, you're going a little too far off the bend, aren't you? Way to go, Arata. Oh, hey, wise one. Are you bigger than the last time we fought you? Yeah, it is. You're the same as the other Sonata. You ignore, then insult my work, then you trample all over my dreams, laughing and shaming me. That's not what we were doing. You smile and go on living. You smile and go on living as if nothing happened. Phantom? I think she's missing a few screws. That's certainly one way to put it. But I wipe the smirks off their faces. Here, whatever I say goes. Whatever I draw in my manga becomes true. You won't be laughing at me for long, Sonata. Of course I won't kill anyone. After all, once my manga is complete, I'll need you guys to be my readers. What about everyone else in the world? Alright, killing Wiseman. Anti-paralysis. Weird to start off with that, but... Okay, Leomon, what are your stats like? Pretty low. I'll keep Jesse in for now, because... just in case. Oh, this should deal decent damage. Not as much as I would have wanted, but alright. Yeah, we'll be fine. Pandora dialogue. Too slow. We got less experience for this boss fight than we did off the mobs in the area. Having said that, Leomon did level up 6 times. Well, 5 times, but same difference. My dreams, Thrall. Without them, I can't draw anymore. I mean... You did kidnap people, like... I was really looking forward to your manga. I just wanted everyone to enjoy it. But something started to swell up inside me. Yeah, it's called resentment. It's this thing that a lot of humans deal with. It's not fun. Couldn't stop it. Why? Tell me why. Can you stop haunting us, please? This is bad. Run. Oh wait, are we gonna have to deal with an eater with our like... Oh, well... Oh, this isn't good. With our stats the way they are, slash, like, our... Oh, I don't know about this. Like, Jesse leveled up, so he's fine, but... Oh, never mind, we'll be okay. Unless that happens. Okay, we're good. That could have been really bad. I want to make that known. That could have been very bad. Now everything will go back to normal. Really solved it. How the heck did you do it? It is a long story. Especially seeing as it was such a bizarre case. You're going to conclude that I was in on it, aren't you? You followed up on your report and found all the people who were missing. They're safe, but none of them have any memory of what happened. And the perpetrator has fallen unconscious. Seems she's a victim of Eden syndrome. So now I don't have anyone to question. What's with all these bizarre cases lately? And then you really don't know anything, huh? Didn't you hire me because I knew things? Whenever I learn any good intel, somehow it always gets back to Masayoshi. I let things slide this time. Alright, get going. Get out of here before Masayoshi shows up. Oh, and thanks for your help. Eden syndrome? Nishino? Yeah, that's what happens when eaters get to people. Did you not know that? When the eater attacked Nishino, she must have contracted Eden syndrome. Yes. Eaters consume data. If, say, humans could exist in a semi-digital form within the digital shift, Nishino could have been partially consumed. Maybe it just ate her consciousness in data form. Your avatar, your mental data is devoured by an eater in Eden, but your physical body remains in the real world. That's what Eden syndrome is. Yeah, we've known about this for, like, a couple hours now. What can we do then to cure it? If we defeat an eater, does the data it gobbled up come back out? No, we defeated that eater, but Nishino is still unconscious. It's no good. We just don't know enough. We need to find Pseudo and ask him. You think he's going to be compliant with us wanting to know? For now, I'm going to go looking after the eaters some more. See you around. And there he goes. Then that means that my body is going to... Yeah, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that. Keep on looking on the bright side. Quite the adventure. A labyrinth, some disappearances, and a giant Digimon to boot. It's that giant Digimon that warrants the most attention, however. Let's think back on that man who was being controlled by that one Digimon. Had influence over him, but this girl seems to have had influence over the Digimon. Her deep-seated delusions, her desperate need for approval. The workings of her mind called a Digimon to her, and she wound up in complete control over it. Bond between them then grew stronger when the labyrinth appeared to a supernatural degree. Hey, G-Man! She was no hacker, though. She was just an ordinary person, only weakly connected to Digimon. Regardless, this incident occurred as a result of the fact that the Digimon was enhanced. There are phenomenal powers hidden away within the realm of human consciousness. Anyway, congratulations on resolving the case. Thanks for all your hard work. I basically saw, somebody die right in front of me. You're not only blessed with good luck, but also continue to exhibit great skill. Couldn't ask for anything more. I am concerned about Kemi Pseudo's activities, however. Why was a man of his caliber alone inside the labyrinth, despite all the dangers he would face? Maybe ordinary people like us can't fathom the behavior of geniuses. Rather, that is to say, their motives are beyond our understanding. Inferences become conjecture, leaving the actual facts behind, I suppose. I might be thinking too hard about this, getting lost in my own labyrinth of thoughts and emotions. So fun fact about this game, by the way, it doesn't autosave. Haven't picked up any cases lately. Better take a few on before Kyoko forces me. All these pictures of flowers saved on my phone. I keep deleting them, but they keep coming back. The client is a hot guy. That's very descriptive. Ah, are you the detective that took my case? Can we talk about it? It's urgent. The cell's got photos of flowers on it, but I don't even remember taking them. Creepy, right? The other day, I went to show a friend of mine a photo of my dog, but when I opened my phone, it was full of photos of flowers. I was like, what? So my friend was like, hey, are you into flowers or something? She was totally freaked out, but seriously, I'm not into flowers, man. Though I'm not saying that I think some guy has been using my phone when I'm not around. I was carrying my phone around with me, but I keep finding more photos, you know? I want to get this fixed, but I don't really understand what the problem is. What do I think? I think I understand exactly how you're feeling, except replace phone with PC. Damn it. Could be a malfunction. Yeah, do you think there's some kind of malfunction where photos are just taking themselves? Yeah, I actively do. That's a thing I know happens. Girl was freaked out with the fact that he might like flowers, apparently. Wow, you like flowers? I didn't know you swung that way. It's like, what? But I never see anyone touch my phone. There's just something weird about it. Okay, so if I leave this with you, can you investigate it for me? There are no skeletons in my closet. That's a lie. Go ahead and check all you want. I don't care. Everyone's got skeletons. Yeah, connect jump right in front of them. Freak him out. Do it as a power move. The last area we were in, story-wise, had us fighting champions. Why are we back to fighting in trainings? You know what? I shouldn't joke about that whole, like, oh, you like flowers thing? Like, people are weird. They'll overreact over, like, literally anything. Getting a lot more combo attacks than I usually do. Okay, so like, do you think that you going into the cyberspace is kind of like you just disappearing? Like, you just vanished into thin air, like, faster than a picosecond? Yes, we see it happen, and that's basically what it looks like. It's not quite that fast, but we do see how it looks. Oh, I don't know why I was walking away from it. But you get, like, sucked in, basically. So it doesn't quite look like you're vanishing. It looks more like you got sucked away into a wormhole. Which I think is more concerning. No, but like others who aren't already currently logged into the space, I feel like they can't comprehend it, so you just vanish. Probably, yeah. Alright, so I'm making an executive decision here. I know I can digivolve into these two with a bit more time. But this is the canon evolution path. And we kind of agreed that Terrier here needs to have more gun. So, he's getting more gun. Or in this case, more powerful ordnance. Rapidmon. Digimon just evolved. These guys are not yet ready. Okay, our Monodramon has 4 options currently. Do we wait for the last one, which requires like 1 more level out of him? If we're lucky and he gets that 1 point in speed. Or do we go for something that we have currently? What did I say? Sorry. We have 4 options for Monodramon. This third one, we can get if, when he levels up, he gets that 1 point in speed he needs. But it's not guaranteed. Usually every stat goes up by 1, some stats go up by 2. Every once in a while, a stat is skipped. Let's wait. Alright. Guillaumon, we cannot digivolve into the last one. Because we do not have the Human Spirit of Flame. We just don't have that yet. I know you like Marimon, Roblox. Marimon is available here. You have 2 different versions of Greymon. A Tyrannomon, which is one of my buddy's favorite Digimon lines, and Growlmon, which is like his canon path. Quote unquote. Canon? Hey, you like Guillaumon? What if Guillaumon, but bigger? Hi, Growlmon. I always forget that he needs, like, speed to evolve to, like, the next stage, which is funny to think about considering how I know what that thing is. Alright. Renamon. We have every option. 6. Lekismon. Everything else should be far and away from Digivolving. Except for Monodramon. Alright. I'm trying to remember what the typing Lilymon is, and I think she's a data type? I think. So having an extra virus around will actually be very helpful, but that's only if I'm right, which possibly not. Alright, let's, like... Can I force an encounter? No, but I can start using high security, just not yet. Alright, delete this bug. Let's go for one more, because that is an... Lilymon is actually, deceptively enough, an ultimate level. Which means she is tied in strength with our Rapidmon, which is a bit problematic. Just a little bit. Ow. Alright. Okay, so if we guessed right, and Lilymon is in fact a data type, what I'm going to do is swap you here, and you here. The mouth isn't a great pick for this, but better than a vaccine. If it is in fact a data type. And this does devolve into a fight. What about from this angle? Yeah, that looks good. Just right. He'll definitely like me after these. Lilymon, I'm very sorry to tell you this. Hey, who the hell are you? What am I doing? Well, obviously I'm taking a photo of myself and saving it on this phone. What? Stop taking selfies? No way. Yeah. Fight the ultimate. Okay, it is a data type. We should be okay. Should be. Okay, green flare. We're fine. We are more than fine. Fossil bite. Deleted. That went way better than I thought it was going to. No way, I lost? Yeah, I'm also surprised you went out that quickly. Not gonna lie. Like, I get that green flare breath penetrates defenses, and, like, Jesse's attack stat is high, but you still shouldn't have gone out quite that quickly. Huh? The guy who owns this phone doesn't like my photos on it? Oh, so what do you say about me? That I'm cute, or pretty, or... Nothing in particular. He sort of said you were cute. He's got this, friend, and he's afraid she'll think he likes flowers. That is still confusing to me. What? No way, I took loads. Come on, what did he really say? That's not much of a reaction. Don't tell me anymore. It'll probably just shock me. I didn't know he didn't like the pictures. I was hoping he'd like me once he saw them. Got it, if he doesn't like them, I'll stop saving the photos. But he wasn't bothered by me being here, because I really don't want to leave. Ah, so that means... I can stay here and hang up any calls he gets from women. Lilymon, this is really bad territory. Do not make me, like, vaporize you. That is... Don't mess with the girl in love. You are rapidly approaching stalker territory. As a matter of fact, you are already in stalker territory. This is bad. What? You figured it out? Yeah, it's bad. You need to, like, abandon your phone, dude. What? Was it Digimon that fell in love with me? So a Digimon. Wait, but isn't that kind of virus or something? Are you saying hackers got into my phone? My phone was that badly infected? Please tell me you were able to completely get rid of it. What? It's harmless and won't mess up my phone? It's, sorry, the viruses? I don't really get it, but I guess it's harmless. What? So there's more? Huh? The Digimon might hang up my calls with women if it gets jealous? Well, then it isn't harmless at all. This Digimon really loved me. Takes flower photos, gets all jealous. Such a sweet virus. I guess I won't... I've never really been into any women, so that's no problem. After all, I'm only into guys. Dude, you don't need to be so freaked out about that, come on. Why was he so afraid of people thinking he liked flowers? I'm sorry I'm hung up on that, but, like, I don't get it. I don't get the fear response there. I just really don't. Whoops. So he's gay? Yeah. Is it because he doesn't want to be, like, a stereotype, maybe? I don't know. A new job has come in. Please come back to the office. I am walking to the door as we speak, Kyoko. You couldn't wait. You couldn't have waited like 5 seconds. Awesome. Yeah, I agree. I especially like how they didn't do what I was like positive they were going to do, and have him go, yeah, by the way, I'm gay, and then he immediately flirts with the main character. Now, granted, I know why they didn't do that, because you can choose whether to be a, like, boy or girl. So it would have been a nightmare, so you're constantly, even in Japanese, you can notice it. They typically use gender-neutral pronouns for, like, the main character, because they can't account for whether you picked one or the other. But yeah, in a lot of games from like around this time, slash even like a little earlier and a little later. If a character goes like, by the way, I'm gay, and you're playing like a dude, they will immediately start flirting with you. It takes restraint not to do that. Because, crazy thought, just because you're playing the main character doesn't mean you're automatically everybody's type. Weird, I know, but you know a game that didn't follow that idea and just assumed that everyone thought you were the coolest guy ever? Dragon Age Veilguard, and that game blows. Red Fists and Hot Sweat. Already worried. Boxing Association staff. My people, I retract that instantly. Site views for the association are through the roof. The site went down. Something sabotaging us. I don't... Dude, that sounds like a good thing. I don't know what you're talking about. To the K Cafe. Guess I'm in trouble now. Oh, you're the detective from the Karemi Detective Agency, right? Here's my card. Boxing Association card. Hell yeah. I actually have something very similar in my wallet. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association, not from the Japanese Boxing Association, I should probably say. I want to discuss a strange phenomenon that's affecting our official website. Recently, the hits the site's getting have soared, and the videos on the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. That's amazing. It's great to hear. You think so? Thought tickets would be selling like hotcakes and the shows would be sold out, but yeah. Anyway, this really should have drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Not only that, the site's servers have been crashing too. Even though it's attracted attention, no one can access the site, so the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. The site just got so popular so quickly. It's not a pleasant thought, but maybe someone is messing with us. We'd like you to investigate. The association's website's URL is on that card. Check it out. You should start by checking it out. Oh. Talk to you first. Let me see. Phantom, what are you doing here? I'm in the middle of the case. Oh, I see, you're the Cyber Sleuth. The office is around here, I'm pretty sure. So Cyber Sleuth will take on any case, then? Any case at all, then? I mean, typically there has to be like an angle that makes it a cyber case. But yeah, for the most part. See, in that case, could I send a request to your office? Okay, it's settled. I'm going to send a request to your office and watch you work. Well, before that... Wait! Gaomon, are you clogging up the servers? What? Hey, who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Boxing Association website server, you know. What are you doing in a place like this? Checking on you, apparently. Oh, I get it. You're here to take a look at some of the Digimon. At some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor that this is a mecca for Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you'll want the guided tour. All us Gaomon who like boxing get together here. So this place is the best place for viewing the website. I always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Gaomon living here live like this. So I can answer anything you want about the boxing site. There's more monitors to come too. What? More and more people in the human world can't see the site? And you're saying it's our fault the server keeps crashing? Seriously, to think I was being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram. I will... This is not a fight you should have picked. Like, honestly, this is really not a fight you should have picked. It's such a lazy, like, swim back. Nothing for it, I suppose. I can't stop looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to using just one screen at a time. Yeah, that'd be the polite thing to do. Though it's unfair for me to be the only one who has to use just one monitor. And I don't think it's having such a huge effect anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to convince the other Galmon here. To be honest, I'm not sure if they'll just sit there and listen to you, though. Got it. Beat the crap out of them. Understood. Let's change this up a little bit. They're data types, so... There we go. I mean, Doraemon's a data type too, so we're fine with this. Stop using all these screens to look at the boxing site? Can't do it. If I don't look at it like this, I won't know what everyone's saying about boxing. I'll be so lonely if I can't talk to everyone. I don't want to be a loner. I mean... Dude. Buddy. You're taking it a little far. Just a little. How did I miss? Growlmon, what the hell? Okay, what is the accuracy on... There we go, wow. How do you miss breathing fire in a straight line? Like... What happened, bud? Well, you're going around trying to get everyone to use just one screen. If everyone else is okay with it, I guess I am too. What is it? What do you want? Whatever it is, it'll have to wait. We have to stop using so many monitors? Why would you say such an awful thing? The official website's service keep crashing? But I'm always here looking at it. You're lying. Yeah, because you're in the server. Like, the outside connections failing do not affect you. Oh yeah, I remember. We're inside the server right now, so obviously it's easier to see it. We were looking at so many screens here that we broke the server? Okay, I understand. I want as many other people as possible to be able to get into boxing. So I'll make sure to just use one monitor. There we go. That's how you do it. Don't hog it. I actively came here not to be here. Alright, let's try the other thing first to see if there's like treasure or anything. Because there could be. And sometimes when you do stuff like this, and you beat like the last thing you need to beat, they just straight boot you out. So... and don't let you back in. Better to explore a little now than miss something later. Have I mentioned that I can't wait to play, like, Time Stranger? where I'll only have to, like, voice the main character's dialogue and some of the non-voiced stuff. For, like, side stories and stuff, because that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay. What? Don't watch the site on multiple monitors? Yeah, whatever. Hey, Takeshi, looking good today. Say what? If you beat me, I'll have to listen to you. Alright, I suppose. Let's go. Alright, kick his ass. Ow. Also, this might be a little lame. 4-time stranger. Damn, I lost. Oh well. Like you said, from now on, I'll watch Takeshi on just one screen. 4-time stranger. I'm gonna give myself way more leeway on the routes I want to pick. Because my favorite Digimon is in the game. Like... There's literally no point in getting most right in the first place. Yay, visitor, let's fight. Sure, whatever you want, but let's fight. I am not losing the opportunity to have a very particular Digimon as my partner in that game. It will happen. I will not be stopped. This is in fact a threat. And a promise. We'll have to stop by the lab. Ah, geez, you're strong. So what's this all about anyway? Whenever I watch boxing videos, I want to fight so much I want to start trembling, but anyway, what are you here for? The site servers keep crashing. Oh, because everyone here is looking at loads of different pages, right? Okay, now I get it. There we go. Should just be the last one. Before that, let's check. Can anyone Digivolve? Because they might be able to. Crown has one option of the 3. So we can wait on that. Mouth has none. Jesse has none. Leomon has none. Let's press on those. Let's see. Did you level up? You did. Okay. What are we going for? What are we getting for Minodramon? We now have all the options. Four? This boy? Just confirming, because last time during the Time Stranger demo, you had a moment of 4. No, wait, 3. Okay. Dorugamon. Power Metal as a special move, by the way, is a fun name. Alright. I should move you guys into, or at least one of you into the island. Oh, speaking of the Time Stranger demo, I've been doing some, like, testing with it when my PC hasn't been exploding. It is totally possible to beat Chaosdramon in that demo. It's really funny. And it requires a strategy that I can only describe as cannibalism. Oh, that's better. Huh? Did you come here because you're a boxing fan too? I mean, yeah, but also no. No way, boxing is awesome. Fun to watch, fun to do. I'll show you with a real fight. You can totally just beat that level 65 monstrosity with a team of rookies. You basically solo the thing, it's hilarious. Oh, this shit killed. Another 800 experience. Hell yeah. You're awesome. You're like impossibly strong. Oh, you want me to just use one monitor when looking at the site? Well, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll do it for you, buddy. Is this one of we buddies? Didn't we prove that just now? Come on, we went toe-to-toe in the ring. That's a sacred bond. When fist meets fist, true bonds are formed. That's what boxing's all about. Well, depends, really, but sure. Report to the client. Ah, it's you. How did the investigation go? Should be working just fine. Huh? Did she what? What the heck is that? Why do you keep trying to explain this to people who... It's fine. Oops, sorry, it's an email. Let me see. Huh? Check it out. Now the server seems to be running just fine. Did you fix it with that Digi thing that checked just now? Okay, great, thanks. Well, they're not celebrating just yet. Thought the reason the server kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views from all the fans, but well... At least I'm interested in boxing now, too. Thank you, that's really great to hear. Now I'll just put on more matches and bring in more fans. Okay, I'll do my best. That's how you think of it. Poyomon is at Maxwell. Oh boy. We have both. What direction are we going? Like, they're basically just fodder. If we have all the available options already... Tokomon? Of course. Of course you would go for Tokomon. Why am I even surprised, Roblox? That and Unimon. You have a new favorite. By the way, I do believe, I think Unimon is in this game. Maybe. It's been a while since I've seen it, so... We'll have to check with, like, Patamon's line. Let's report it. Okay, so 2 main quests, right? Don't do Nakano Underground because that is like the chapter quest. Not yet, anyway. You're gonna want to do all the other ones first. Work, work, work. I want an easy. You want an easy job with lots of money. There aren't many jobs like that. There damn sure ain't. Let me tell you right now, there ain't. I work till 3 in the morning every day after, like, once tomorrow starts. So, you know. Well, till the end of the week at least. Oh, you took my case. Thanks. Please tell me you didn't hire a detective so that they could look for a job for you. Please tell me that's not the case. Still, that woman you work with, Kyoko, is that her name? Yeah, she's kind of weird. I thought this conversation was gonna go in a very different direction. When I went into the office to submit my request, she said something weird. I'm getting a nasty vibe coming from you. And she even said, it's like the detestable aura of a male pursuing a female. I mean, what the hell is that? What the hell is that about? Dude, I hate to break it to you, you just kind of give off that vibe. You try and send in a serious request, and this is what you get. But Kyoko is really pretty, and she seems like a nice person. She literally called you trash. Like, I don't understand why you're going like, yeah, positive vibes from that person. When I was in the office, she asked me if I wanted some fresh coffee, but I said I didn't have the time. You got really lucky. Oh yeah, the case, I forgot. To be honest, I need money at the moment. I'm not giving you my kidneys. I want to make that clear. I am not giving you my kidneys. I need those. I'd like to try and find a part-time job so I can pick up a little extra spending money. Right, I need to pay a fee if I'm sending an official request to a detective agency. So could you please try to find a nice, cushy job that will make up for the fee as soon as you can? Dude. And anyway, if it's a job in Eden, you and that girl would know a lot about it, right? Yeah, that's right. What I'm looking for is a part-time job in Eden. Those are usually the easiest ones. Please find me 3 options to choose from for a part-time job in Eden. I don't mind if they're a little shady. Dude, you should really mind. I really need the money, I'm begging you. You should mind if the job, like, I get you is shady. That ain't good. That's not okay. Let's discuss it once we get back to the office. He wants us to look for a part-time job for him in Eden? That's a pretty easy request. All the same, I'd say it's a good case for you to handle as my assistant. He'll accept a nice, well-paid part-time job, and it's okay if it's a little shady. Looking for a job like that here in Nakano shouldn't be too hard. I'm sure if we quietly ask some of those kind of people around in Nakano, we'll find something for him. I've heard of cushy, shady jobs quite close to here. All the same, if he needs money urgently, I wonder what he needs it for. Drugs, clearly. Like, let's be real, it's probably drugs. You can work in Eden, and it's a nice, easy part-time job. If you like, I can give you a private introduction for the job. The business is called room laundering. You don't say. Yeah, part-times are the easiest to get. Yeah, sure. Yeah, 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 yeah. True. You want to know what's even easier than that, Roblox? Entry-level positions. They totally don't ask for you to have 5 years of experience in this entry-level position. They totally don't. Not a thing. Doesn't happen. One way or another, people die. You just have to live in one of those so-called rooms with a shady history for 3 months. If you do, we can cover up what happened in the room. You need to get better at this sales pitch. You might be able to see that which is normally unseen become possessed by regretful things. If you aren't squeamish, it's quite an easy job. If you want, I can give you an introduction. But please don't talk to anyone else about this. What's it pay? Because if the pay is amazing, like, sign me the hell up. Like, what up, demons? It's your boy. Like, I am not going to complain about that. If it, like, live in this haunted place, alright. Is it haunted by, like, the chick from The Ring? In that case, I ain't going anywhere near it, but literally any type of ghost other than that, I think I'll be fine. Live somewhere for money. Yeah, easy job. Well, you're looking for a part-time job in Eden? Not just that, but a nice, easy, well-paid job, too? In that case, I have good news. I have the perfect job for you. For this job, you just need to wash some, stuff. Pickled in formaldehyde. Hey, buddy. No. Couldn't be easier. I don't care. There's no amount of money you could give me that would make me okay with that. What kind of stuff? What are you, stupid? Don't ask those questions. I don't need to ask the questions. I know what gets preserved in formaldehyde. If you want to feel freaked out and disgusted, work in underground rooms and hospitals at night and be terrified all the time, then be my guest. Yeah, well, guess what? You're basically telling me to do the same thing, except with no, like, oversight. Hey, you want to handle organs? No? No, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. So you want to earn a quick buck in Eden, do you? Alright, then I'll introduce you for the job. It's so easy, anyone can do it. I want you to take pictures of ghosts in Eden. All you need to do is get a photo of a ghost, and they'll pay you big bucks for it. Not bad, eh? If you're interested, let me know. It's like, okay, but what happens if they don't find ghosts? Like, how do they get paid if they don't get any pictures of Spider-Man for you? Oh, you found one already? Found 3. One of them you really don't want to do. Trust me. Room laundering, stuff pickled in formaldehyde, taking photos of ghosts. That's all just urban legends, though. Doesn't have anything to do with Eden. Yeah, about that. No. All the same, this ghost picture thing sounds good. Seems like a nice, easy job. Seems like getting paid for just one photo is easy money. Oh, why do I want to earn money for a part-time job from a part-time job in the first place? It doesn't matter why. It's none of your business. None of your business? What isn't? Ah, Sakura, I see you're still dead-eyed and totally brainwashed. Are we gonna do something about that? We should probably do something about that. Ah, what do you mean, ah? Nothing. It's nothing. Ryota, are you by any chance talking about doing anything strange? No. Why do you smell like formaldehyde? No reason. Huh? The only strange thing lately has been you. That is not a good turnaround. You're just gonna make her more suspicious. You're always talking so carelessly. Oh, there's no point in talking to you. Come on, Phantom, let's go. Take him to the client. I knew you'd come. Tone down the maniacal laughter. Huh, how'd I know? I tapped into my spiritual power. I want you to look into a ghost, the white boy, who has been appearing and disappearing around Kowloon recently. Considering the fact that every time that guy shows up, an eater is not far behind, I'm not liking this as a job idea. This time I'd like you guys to take a photo of this white boy. If you take a good picture, I'll pay you big money for it. Not bad, eh? Oh, you think it's strange that you take a photo of a ghost in the digital space with a digital camera? Well, I suppose if you think about it, the very appearance of a ghost in the digital space is in and of itself really weird. Yeah, it is. Accept it. It's reality. Stop pretending you haven't seen them. I mean, I've definitely seen the white boy. Firstly, you know that more than 70% of the people in this world have seen ghosts, and, God, we got them started. I'll start with the incident at Roswell. The government and the aliens are all connected. They're just covering it up. Cattle mutilation, flying humanoids, animals falling out of the sky. I mean, that last one definitely happened. Like, that is a known meteorological event that can occur. They're all part of the same conspiracy. That part's not true. Anyway, there's no analog nor digital in the occult. Please get this rumored specter on camera. Well, what would you expect from the editor of an occult magazine? He obviously lacks any kind of common sense. The white boy, the specter of Kowloon. To tell the truth, I'm a bit scared to go now. Sounds pretty terrifying. Well, I suppose you might as well come along, you say, knowing that I'd be the muscle. Okay, let's go to Kowloon and take some ghost pictures. Ryota, if I end up having to fist fight a phantom, I'm going to be very annoyed with you. Yeah, fight this thing that doesn't, like, react to physical trauma. Problems I can't punch my way out of. My one weakness. Well, that and a good milkshake. Damn it, I made myself hungry. Kowloon level 3. Level 3, okay. In the end, it will actually be a good thing if this white boy appears. Anyway, let's hang around here for a while. So this is a lot of Zaxxon hackers. I wonder who we're going to run into here. Oh, you're looking for a ghost? Oh, it's about that white boy I've heard about recently, right? Yeah, I think anyone who gets all flustered by things like that is a real idiot. Okay, this is a digital world. The real world is a different story, but that doesn't mean that ghosts can appear here. I thought phantom punches were meant for ghosts. You mean the phantom two-step, which is a boxing thing that I use on people? My name is Phantom. I'm not Danny Phantom. I can't fight ghosts physically, though God, I wish I could. Gotta think calmly about this. You won't be able to find them because there is no such thing. Yeah, the two-step? Yeah, it's very effective. Have I tried? Haven't had the opportunity to. Not yet, anyway. And I don't quite feel like I should punch myself to find out. At the end of the day, I suppose there is no such thing as a ghost. We'll never find a ghost like this, not even the faintest trace. What should we do, Phantom? We're not giving up, let's stage a picture? Of course, why not? You mean you want to fake the picture? It's a good idea, actually. That stupid old man should be easy to trick. He was, like, maybe a year older than you guys. Right, if we do this, Phantom, you should put the part of the ghost. I am not anywhere near the right. You're the only one who can. No, do it more like this. Do it more ghost-like. More like a ghost. We're definitely going to attract the Bakemon at this point. Remember, you've done things in life you regret. There are people alive with whom you have unfinished business. That kind of thing. Buddy? Ryota? You might want to turn around. Hey, what are you doing? And he's gone. What? Oh, there's nothing there. If you guys are in Eden, couldn't you have just, like, screenshotted that and then given it to Ryota? What? The white boy? Oh, hey, quick, take a picture. The camera. Get the camera. Quick. You had the camera in your hands, Ryota. So let me get this straight. You couldn't get a photo of the white boy, so you decided to fake the picture. Yeah. That's pretty much it. Even so, this picture... An elementary school kid could have taken a better picture than this. In the end, we'll have to reject this case. Unsurprising. What? No way, Phantom and me, we put everything we had into this one. Dude, no we didn't. Doesn't matter. Sit down. I'm going to show you how to take a picture of a ghost properly. Kyoko... You're gonna have to explain some things after this. Terror basically arises from the human imagination. Anything that looks like a face from the right angle. This is how you can stimulate a person's imagination with a photograph. That's the key technique in ghost photography. So you just need to invoke the uniquely human phenomena of pareidolia. For example, here, the perspective in this picture. I've never had to, like, say that word before, but I know basically what it means. It's that... okay, how do I put it? It's essentially the scientific term for uncanny valley. Like, have you ever thought to yourself, why are you so uncomfortable by things that look vaguely human but aren't? That's pareidolia. It's that idea of, like, that's human, but something's not right. And it freaks you out. Because it's like me, but it's not. For example, here, the perspective in this picture. Oh, what's wrong? Looks like this camera took a photo. No, where? Look, behind Phantom, you can see a human figure, but it has no head. But this is a real ghost photo. Yeah, totally. And there he goes. 90% of ghost photos are fake. Never thought this would be part of 10% that are real. I mean, if you're putting it like that, that's a quite... The odds of a ghost, like, photo being real, Kyoko, in this example you're putting forth, is about as likely as somebody is to survive getting shot in the head. That is a shockingly large percentage of, like, reality in regards to ghost photos. Hey, Sakura. I think I'm the one in the photo. Big shock. I was worried about Ryota, so I followed him to Kowloon. I was trying to watch him with the shadows, but must have slipped into the frame. I wonder, is there a connection between you and Ryota's actions? Fallout New Vegas reference? Not entirely. That's a real statistic. You have a 1 in 10 chance of surviving getting shot in the head because your skull is rounded. So it's possible for it to for it to basically, like, slide along it rather than penetrate it. It's rare. I wouldn't recommend getting shot in the head to test the numbers out, but it is an observable metric in science. 1 in 10 chance of surviving. Actually, my birthday is coming up soon. I see, so that's why he needed money. He needed money to buy me a present, so he was looking for a job where he could make a lot in a short space of time. He could have found one a little earlier, or at least tried to. He shouldn't have tried to buy me a present that he couldn't afford. So he was doing his best to find a part-time job to buy a present for a girl he was in love with. Kyoko, you're saying the quiet part out loud. Hey, are you okay? You have a blank expression on your face. Like, take your mind to somewhere else, because it is. By any chance, is there someone else you're in love with? Pop that in. Hey, rank up. Almost Cyber Sleuth. We've been taking cases for a while now. I think the almost is a little insulting. Okay. This is a case from the government. It's now a bad time to mention I don't take jobs from pigs. Nah. The door in the Nakano underpass has been unlocked. What waits on the other side? Probably scary stuff, let's be real. Okay, before that, I'm just going to use the expansion plugin. I am in fact not a pig. I was almost a pig. I am not a pig. You were talking about in-game. Objection, Your Honor. I'm not a pig. I'm a private dick. Just Dick for short. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Got it, so lots of red tape. Basically nothing. Like, they do nothing all day. They get paid to sit on their asses. And our taxes basically do nothing. Understood. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrimes, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Matayoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency. Quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Matayoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Matayoshi passed us down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve, and now it's our case. Got it? Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems that the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. What? You don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power, cables, water pipes, so on. We're moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the physical power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are, of course, many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It's a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason, and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. If needs be, they'll destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. Yes, you know, criminals, often known for groaning on the other side of gates. I see, so the buck passed to the Karami Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off balance the most. It's actually a good opportunity. I've been wanting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. Couldn't a hacker do, like, the same thing, but less involved? We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun. For you, maybe. It's an underground gateway, so there will just be an underground tunnel behind it, right? Have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I could tell you about Schrodinger's cat. Until we open up the gate, cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open that gate, the world is in flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go, the gate. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find it. Well, your job is to find out. Quick, to the basement! Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect, jump into it, and unlock the gate. What happened? What? Connect, jump isn't working? That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly. Kyoko, I've been doing this for a while. Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now concentrate. Now what? That's it. "30 minutes later. "1 hour later. Several hours later. Kyoko, call me crazy, I don't think this is working. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Fantasizing? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. You don't say. Wait, what? Whoa, okay. Well, that was a delay. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems like you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. Yeah, totally, Kyoko. I want to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works. Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, and then enters it. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has a digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seems to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. Brilliant. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, and even if there are specific reasons why you're able to jump each time, but simply cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how do you connect jump this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yeah, disappointment is definitely the key. I've rambled on long enough. Please get this lock open and quit as quickly as you can. Alright. What are we dealing with? Oh, more in trainings. So no worries then. And our experience gain has, like, dropped off a cliff. Tentomon. That's something at least. Ah, the introduction of these types of puzzles. Copy and pasting. Door should be unlocked now. Let's head back and check. Hey, Terriermon and Lopmon. Just Terriermon, I guess. Nothing. Empty voids where Terriermon and Lopmon used to be. Anything here? Nope. If a literal copy-paste job is what kept people from opening this door, I'm gonna be very upset on their behalf. Oh, we've got a digital wave. Oh, it's bad in here. Seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. Must have been easy for you, given your skill. Kyoko, I got some bad news. What, there's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? A bit of a labyrinth? What do you mean by a bit? Yeah. Is there any sound of a Digimon or an Eater in there? I mean, if we're in one. Who knew Bo would be OP in RE5? I did. I 100% did. It was OP in RE4 too. Granted, to use it, you'd have to play as Krauser, so, you know. I see. It is strange to see such a small section of Labyrinth. I know I said we couldn't know what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if some kind of current... I see, this is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They're also called dragon chains. I believe you mean dragon veins, but sure. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain, vein, is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Susei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. Of course, yep, Boogie woogie feng shui and all that. Said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Chi, Kai, pronounced a bunch of different ways, from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Particular note in this instance we are just getting a history lesson. We're just nodding our head. We're not even listening, are we? I'm very tired. And hungry. You might have been able to hear my stomach growling during this, so whoops, sorry about that. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Naturally, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either. The one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that are appearing as a result. Could go on for a while yet about the subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? You got it. Okay, I believe... Nope, I was wrong. Tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is, of course, not all that a coincidence, given that it's a sacred place. That energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get to Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways, going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snow to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? We in a silo? Like a military silo? Why? Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further, and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued, though. It's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside the tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up like before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client, my bad. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Yeah, probably. Let's just let Detective Matayoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently what you found was a Kamashiro research lab of all things. Oh, don't be dense, I told you. That area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamashiro and the government have a tighter relationship than what we previously suspected. Going after Kamashiro could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamashiro that changed the password on the door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could very well serve as our ace in hole. Not ace in the hole, ace in hole. Later, when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeves if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I don't mean on official business, rather I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamishiro has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan office too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find. Sound good? You got it, Chief. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please come on inside. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this Metropolitan office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until a major firm came in and it was decided that upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. Did you make it inside the Metropolitan office? Alright, I get you. So they're all right with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. Reminds me of the Tower of Babel in a way. Huh. Guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to work now. What are you doing when I'm off doing, like, the field work, boss? Better not just be you drinking your psycho coffee. I'll be very, very cross. Anything on the ground? Nope. Flicking it? Maybe. Something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little? Huh, this shift is weak while still prominent enough for you to notice it. Could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. Spoilers! Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Oh god, it's a war zone! Like, imagine that's the first thing you see. You just walk in and you get shot instantly. Not amazing experience, but not bad either. Oh, well then, I wonder what we could possibly have to face in order to continue going forward. Could it possibly have something to do with the random eater directly in front of us? Oh, man. Place you. fix you. Alright, let's go. What a time. If that was 32 damage worth of, like, HP bar, this is going to annihilate it. Yeah. Throw a spear at it. Huh. So you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note? You're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Phantom. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Got on back to the office now. Force teleports! Whee! That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So that underground lab Kamoshio has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, don't you? There are two things at play here: the natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. Probably also explains the new construction going on. More space would mean that much more energy Kamoshio could stockpile. Okay, but why do they need that much? That extra energy could go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. Any good digital shift... Yeah. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleaned the joint up. We love insta-kills in Resident Evil. Yeah, we do. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things were resolved so cleanly this time. The fact that digital waves can be concentrated in such small qualities as to attract individual eaters could produce a micro-labyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there is technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Phantom. We're onto something here. I know it. Okay. Your drive is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Calcio when the time is right. Alright, with a farm development kit. You just shot an arrow at the arrow with your own arrow. Yeah, that's awesome. That's always fun. Convert. Patamon. Move. Oops. Let's put you as the leader since you're the highest stage of evolution. Alright. Still only one option for Crown, one option for Jesse. The bow's just an op, yeah. I have great news for you, Roblox. Our newly acquired Patamon that we just hatched. Yeah, guess what? Unimon! We can have a Unimon on our team. That's right, the dream can stay alive. There we go, level 13 or higher, speed, 3 levels, so that'll match, but 10 levels after that. Yeah, we'll have a Unimon. Now, here's what I propose. You want Jessie to be Jessmon, which is why you decided Jessie would be a cute name. Right, Roblox? Also, you just want a Jessmon. Which I get. I understand. Here's what I'm proposing. I know we only have the one option here. I say we Digivolve into it, and then start Digivolving down to get the ability up. Like, if we see here, ability is 7. If we go down to Dracomon, it'll be at 15. Right? I say we go up, keep him around for a bit, get him some levels, get him some good skills as, you know, the ultimate, and then start regressing down to a Koromon so that we can evolve into a Hackmon and start picking our way back up. Does that make sense? Or do you want to wait for more possibilities for another evolutionary chain before we go back down? Because if the ultimate goal is Jessamon, I say we go up, wait a few levels, and then start going down. You don't know? Do what I think is best. I think the best course of action we've got for now is going up one, getting a few levels, getting a few skills, going back down. That's what I think. So... Alright. 11 ABI, 11 ability. Yeah, if we get a few levels, we should get higher than 15 ability when we go back down to Green Cordramon, and then we go back down to Dracomon, back to Cordramon. We should have more than 20 at that point. Working our way back up through the Hackmon line, we might have to go back and forth a few times if we want to land on Jessamon, because I believe you need to have 80 ability in order to get him. That's why I want to build up the ability score before we start working our way back. Because a higher ability is just going to make it easier. It's just going to make it easier to get there. Oh boy. No, do not return to the title screen. That is a bad idea. But alright. That is going to be it for us tonight. And for the week, because work till 3 in the morning. So, you know, that's a thing. That is if I'm not staying a little bit longer anyway. You going to try and direct the raid, Roblox, or... Dude, we got free reign tonight. Let's find out. Fair enough. Yeah, I might as well keep it on brand. Ow. Gotta get the spine looked at some point or another. Anyway, hope to see you guys next week. Hope everyone has a good night. And I hope I don't die at work from a lack of coffee. Or probably sleep. See you guys later.